Penny Beckles must answer one simple question. Who is your leader? An editorial by Curtis Anthony O'Brady. Opposition leader Penny Beckles needs to stop hiding behind press statements and political distractions. The country deserves clarity, not spin, not deflection, not selective outrage. So, let us ask the question directly. Do you recognize Keith Rowley as your leader, or do you recognize Stuart Young as your leader? You cannot serve two political masters. You cannot speak with two voices. And you cannot lead an opposition while still tied to a failed past administration. This is not a small issue. This goes to the core of political authority. In political science, leadership clarity determines whether an organization functions or collapses into factions. Without it, there is confusion, not leadership. There is contradiction, not readiness for governance. Today, Penny Beckles stands at that exact point. On one side, Keith Rowley represents the old order. His tenure saw declining public trust, economic strain, rising crime, and weakened institutions. The record is there. Growth slowed, debt increased, and confidence dropped. On the other side, Stuart Young tries to present a reset. But the facts do not support that claim. He was part of the cabinet. He defended the same policies. He stood with the same leadership. He shares responsibility for the same outcomes. So again, who is your leader? Because what the country is witnessing is not strong opposition politics. It is internal confusion. One faction holds on to Rowley. Another tries to shift to Young. And Penny Beckles refuses to take a clear position. Leadership does not work like that. Now she shifts attention to international affairs, calling on the Prime Minister to state a position on Delcy Rodriguez. That move exposes a deeper contradiction. The global position is already clear. The United States has lifted sanctions on Delcy Rodriguez and has engaged her administration. That is a matter of record. So, what is the opposition leader asking for? Is she suggesting Trinidad and Tobago ignore global diplomatic shifts? Is she proposing a foreign policy detached from international realities? Or is this another attempt to create distraction because there is no clear domestic position? You cannot demand clarity abroad when you refuse to provide clarity at home. You cannot question the Prime Minister's position when you cannot define your own leadership structure. That is the contradiction. A political leader who cannot answer who leads her party has no standing to question how a country handles international relations. The population sees it. This is not about Venezuela. This is about an opposition struggling to define itself. Penny Beckles must answer. Who is your leader? Until that question is answered clearly, every statement from the opposition will carry one unavoidable reality. It lacks authority.